What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. Listen, this is just a quick drop on this week's Masked Singer. Let's talk about what went down and what it looked like. Okay, so we are on season 6, episode 6. So 6 and 6. Like that one. All right. So this week's Masked Singer, you know, every week they have a theme. So this theme was time travel week. Everybody was dressed up as a different era, you know, of course, of course, of course. And so we had a guest judge this week, and we introduced Soft Serve. And Soft Serve was dressed up like a ice cream cone and sang This Little Light of Mine. And as soon as he started singing, I knew exactly who he was. And I love him to death. It was Leslie Jordan. I absolutely love Leslie. He was one of the celebrities that I started following during the pandemic that absolutely helped make the panty a little bit better. He was like, "Hey, hunky downers." Anyway, but I love him. I follow him on Instagram. He's absolutely hilarious. Anyway, and I loved him from Will and Grace and many other things that he's been in. So he's the guest judge this week. So the first to come out is the bull. Now the bull saying, "Make You Feel My Love." Listen, I learned something new tonight. I didn't know that was a Bob Dylan song. I thought it was an Adele song. Because I always knew it as an Adele song. So you learn something new every day. It is actually a Bob Dylan song. But he's saying that I still think it's shoot. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Wait a minute. Because I wrote down, I have a backup guess, and I wrote that name down, and that's the name that's stuck in my head now. Oh shoot. I can see his face as clear as day, and it is not coming to me. All right, it'll come to me. But my backup guess is Taye Diggs. I think Robin brought up some good connections about Rent and Broadway, Scrubs when he was on Private Practice. And of course, Taye Diggs is one of those guesses like Jamie Foxx. Every season we got to guess Taye Diggs for somebody. We got to guess, although Jamie Foxx's name hasn't come up this season, but we got to find Taye Diggs, Jamie Foxx. Who else do they guess every season? Dita, not Dita. What's her name? Excuse me, the Disney star. I can see her face, but I can't think of. I don't know why nobody's name's coming to me right now. But oh my god, the choreographer been on RuPaul, has a whole thing out right. He has a whole project out right now that he just released a couple of months ago. Y'all know I know who it is because I've been saying that's who it is from the beginning. Why can't I remember? My brain is killing me. Okay. This is going to kill me. I'll be back. Todrick Hall. Listen, that was going to kill me, y'all. That was going to kill me. Anyway, Todrick Hall. So, I still think it's Todrick Hall. He is still my first guess. But Taye Diggs, I don't think it's a bad guess. I don't think he's a bad backup guess to it. Okay. Next we have the Pepper. Now Pepper, some of Pepper's clues, she's saying no tears left to cry by Ariana Grande. We had Sudden Fame, we had Wizard. I don't know who it is, but I know the voice, and that's what's more frustrating. It's one thing when I hear it and I'm like, I don't know who that is, but I recognize the person's voice, and I have no idea who they are. Some of the guesses didn't even help me out a whole lot, to be honest with you. I was like, I don't know. Next we have Skunk, and listen, first of all, I've been saying from the beginning that the Skunk is Faith. But I think last week I was like, well, it could be, maybe. But no, it's not. It's not anybody else. It is Faith. Her clue this week, she said in her package that she was at a party one night and she let pride stop her from talking to a loved one. And little did she know that it was going to be the last time that she would have to talk to them. And that she wished that she had just went up to him and gave him a hug. But it would have changed the course. But it could have possibly changed the course of history. I said, this is absolutely Faith. She's talking about Biggie. The night that Biggie got shot, they were at a party together. And she has spoken on that many times, how they didn't speak to each other because, you know, they were separated at the time. They wasn't together. And so, yeah, it's Faith. And she's saying Square Biz by Tina Marie did a good job of it. Hamster. The Hamster sang in Latin, sang Sabor Mi Amor, anyway, by Luis Miguel. And we know he spoke about his wife again last week. I still think this is somebody from Saturday Night Live. Martin Short was one of the guests, and I was like, it could be Martin Short. I thought the voice sounded pretty, you know, Martin Short-esque. Okay. But I wasn't sure. But I definitely felt like it was somebody from Saturday Night Live, right? Because it said something about Three Amigos. And I was like, okay, that's a very obvious Martin Short clue. But we are getting deeper into the show. And so the clues sort of become a little more obvious the closer we get to the finals and stuff. Next, we had the Jester. The Jester is the wild card. I don't know who the Jester is. The Jester is, but they are scaring the hell out of me, whoever they are. I think it might be Richard Brandt. And I know there's, like, the fact that it's, I don't know, but the person is definitely a comedian, in my opinion. Definitely British. They did Schools Out by Alice Cooper. They said they were on 100 Most Influential People, but that they've also been kicked out of a lot of places. I think there's some sort of a shock jock, like, type of, like, I think they're a comedian, but I think they're that kind of a comedian, like, say what is probably going to offend you the most and that kind of thing. I think that's the kind of person they are. I don't know. I think it's like somebody like a Richard Brandt, somebody along those lines. I don't know if it is him, but I think it could be him. But unfortunately, it was the Hamster's night to go home. And once we took the mask off, it was Rob Schneider from the show. I mean, he is from Saturday Night Live, but movies like Deuce Bigelow and things like that. So, but he had a beautiful voice. He sounded pretty good. Okay. But anyway, that was tonight's Masked Singer. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop it in the comments. Peace.